and welcome to Drafting with Jamie Rigatti. This is my second draft for SeemsGoodMagic.com. Pretty excited about it. The first one went well. So we'll see how this one goes. So let's just hop right in here. I'm looking at this pack. This is a great pack. Collective Effort. I'm pretty excited about this card. It's a good rare. I'm happy to open it. A little bit awkward because we're going to be passing a choking restraints if we take that, so that's just something to keep in mind. Not a big deal. It's still best to take the best card in the pack, even if you're passing a really good card. So the person on your right, it's not a big deal. Wait, to the person on your left. You want to figure out what the person who's passing to you the most is doing. Yes, so we're passing to the left. So the person on our left will be getting a good card from us, but they will be, if they were cutting us in white, it's not a big deal. Okay, anyway, that was a very long way to say that, but this is a good card, as is Boon, as is Choking Restraints. And I'd be happy to take a crab here too, but we will take Collective Effort. It does more than one thing, which is awesome. I love cards that give you a 2-for-1 or a 3-for-1, and this is one of those cards. So we will take that and be happy with it. All right. Next pick. Geist of the Archives is so much value. Having an 0-4 defender, who cares, right? But that score ability, ooh, it's so good. Especially when you get flooded, it can just help you avoid that. It's amazing. Really, really good card. Also goes well with like a spirit deck if we end up getting like a Nebelgast, however you say it, Herald. That would go very well with that. Let's see. I like Noose Constrictor. I think that's a very solid 2-drop. I like that it's a discard outlet. It's lovely that it has reach. It's just, this is a very dynamic card. Maniac is very good too. Paladin goes with what we're doing, but I'm not going to take that. That's not the strongest card in the pack. I think the strongest card in the pack would be Geist. You just get a lot of value from this card, so let's take that. Outcast is also one of my favorite cards in the set. Ooh, Subjugator Angel. Hello. I love this card so much. This card has won me quite a few games. I actually had a draft where I drafted 2 of them, and I got to drop them 2 turns in a row, and it was excellent. Very, very fun. That card is. Let's see. Chilling Grasp is also drawing my eye. I haven't really got to play this card a lot, but I feel like it can do good things. I've had it do good things against me. Yeah, it's a strong pack. I also like a Griff. A 2/2 flyer is always good, I would say. Slayer is good. If we had a Choking Restraints, I'd be much more interested in picking that up. Yeah, let's go with Subjugator Angel, though. Very high upside. I also really, really, really like Tattered Hunters, because guess what? It feels like a better Dawn Griff to me, because I don't want to be blocking with my flyers. You know, getting 2 power in the air for 1 less mana is something. But anyway, let's take the Angel here. This is a rare that I don't think I've ever played. I don't think I'm going to take that either. Lunarch Mantle, I've been liking this card a lot. It goes really well with Lone Riders. It's kind of exciting when you get to drop a Lone Rider turn 2 and put this on it turn 3 and then flip it. I've done that a few times, and it feels good. Let's see. I'm not really excited about a crab. Not this crab. The other crab is better. Being able to flash is really great. This one's okay. It can get you back at instant or sorcery, which is, you know, helpful. I think I'm going to take Cultist here. I do like a Mantle, but Cultist is a good card. When it dies, you draw a card. That's pretty huge. I'm not a super fan of Desperate Sentry. Yeah, let's take this. Let's see. I'm not married to our first picks either, but since blue and white have seemed open, I've just kind of kept going that route. In last draft, I sort of like changed lanes too late and tried to get into red because I was in blue-black, so I'm not going to do that this time. Let's see. I like Scarecrow all right. I do. It's not a bad card at all. It has a downside, which is very real, so you have to just remember that. Let's see. I mean, I think I'll take Spontaneous Mutation. I like this card. Sometimes it does nothing, though, and you have to remember that. But I am going to take it here. Maybe I'll take a Scarecrow, actually. No, let's take the Mutation. I don't know. I'm not sure what pick was correct there. I ended up taking this because it is kind of helpful, and the flash is, like, pretty good. And then hopefully if we end up with like, I don't know, some of the Ironclad Slayers with that, we can get it back maybe. That would be some nice value, but okay, that's why I picked that. Let's see. Laboratory Brute helps make the spontaneous mutation better. Sentry, he's a human. Like, what does he really have going for him? If you're delirious, he's okay. Let's go with the Brute. I just don't feel a need to take this. There's no other really strong cards in this pack that's going to pull us out of what we're doing. Let's take the blue card. Wow, that seems late to me. This is a good card. This is a first pickable card. I wonder what else was in this pack. That's making me very curious. This is good because, yeah, if your opponent tries to target it, it just ends up in exile, which is like wonderful, and then you can just recast it. Sometimes it's annoying. Like they can hit you with like a Borrowed Malevolence and like just target this and yeah, get it off your board. I've had that happen before. But I think it's good. I think it's a versatile card. It's either that or a second Cultist, which I wouldn't be opposed to taking this either. But let's take this. I think it's good. Oh, a Scob. Hello. That's a good sign. This is a very strong card. The prowess and the +1 ability and 1 blue. Ugh, it's been so good to me. I will happily take that here. Yeah, there's really nothing else signally. I mean, I think we're in the right color with blue. Spectral Reserves or Fogwalker. If we end up with that Nebelgast Herald thing, a Fogwalker would be better for us. Oh, these are spirits too. Well, I mean, I just haven't been super impressed by this card. I'm going to go with the Spectral Reserves, even though I haven't really been impressed by this either. I don't know. It is evasion, though. Let's see. Field Creeper. I'm interested in this. If we can end up with the Grizzled Angler, that would be pretty good. So we'll take that here. Just always trying to be aware of what cards we're passing. Oh, I'm very happy about this. I'm happy about this Haunter. This is evasion. It's a nice little flyer. It's cheap. I really don't care that I can't block because it's getting in the air. I like it a lot. Cultist Staff, sure. It's playable. Fortune's Favor, sure. Okay, we have all playable cards. I'm not really big on this because I don't like not having the control. I mean, I guess you have control, but you don't really know what's like on the face down pile versus the face up pile. So this card just doesn't do it for me. Whoa! Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, I have to take Lily, but oh. I'm sorry. I'm laughing and I'm happy but now I have to maybe be black blue, which like I don't want to do, but oh my. Okay. Well, let's take the $40 card. She's like $40 these days. And she's very good. So yeah, let's maybe see if we can do black blue. We're losing out on our angel and collective effort. That wouldn't be the worst thing. There's really nothing else in this pack that we really want. So, I mean, a Courageous Outrider would be okay, but we actually don't really have any humans, so that wouldn't be the best for us. Maniac would probably be what I would take if she wasn't here, but I gotta take the Lily. Okay. I'm sorry. I haven't opened her yet. I'm so excited. She's like my favorite planeswalker ever. I think she's like so awesome. And I'm very happy because this draft just paid for itself. So whatever happens, we sort of already win. So that's nice. That's very nice. This is my first Lily, so I'm excited. Okay, Grizzled Angler. That would be really rough to mill her. So I don't know that I'm actually interested in that at this point. I might be. I think Scob is just very solid too. And if we can get some graveyard recursion, we might be able to make an angler work. This is really solid if it flips. This is really solid always. So I think I'm more interested in the Scob. This has like a higher setup cost. Risk reward sort of thing with this card. So let's take the Scob here though. Ovenwald Observer. Shiny. I mean, I sort of want to move into black, but maybe I'm supposed to just put her in the sideboard and stay white. Well, we're going to see what happens. See, like here we could take a Gavany Unhallowed. Actually is really good. It's pretty decent. I don't really want any white cards. Mantle, I do like Mantle, but I don't think that's what we really want in this deck. So let's try to take the Unhallowed and see if we can move into black. If we can't, we can't, but I will give it a go because I would like to play her. And we weren't missing out on any cards really in that pack to take that. Let's see, Steadfast Cathar. Oh, there's some really good green cards here. Wow. Well, no black cards though. So let's take either Paladin or Borrowed Grace. Steadfast Cathar is also a consideration for curve purposes. Let's take the... I'm not really sure what's correct here. I just don't know if we can actually end up in black. But there's no blue cards. I don't want to be running 2 Field Creepers, so let's definitely take a white card. I guess let's take Cathar. We do need a couple 2-drops here. Wow, green. Look at that Dryad. I love that card. That card's great. Do we want a second Unhallowed? I mean, I don't think it would be harmful to take it here. We could also take a Sentry, but like I said, I'm not really up on this card. It could be okay. It could be okay. Let's see. Unhallowed or Laboratory Brute? I don't think I want a second Brute. Let's take the Unhallowed. Oh my goodness. 3 Unhalloweds? No, we can't do that. But we can take that Dragoon here. We totally can. There's no blue card that I want because I don't think I really want to be running 2 Brutes. I'm going to take out the cards that I don't really want to play, but I would play. But like, let's take out the cards that are, I don't know, like Fortune's Favor I really don't want to run, nor Spectral Shepherd. So let's see what happens. I mean, Spectral Reserve. I would like a Spectral Shepherd. Let's take the Dragoon. Dragoon is a good 2-drop. Madness Enabler, strong. We can maybe make this black-blue thing work out. Cemetery Recruitment is what I would like to see here. Here's a Dawngriff too, wow. Dawngriff, Ironclad Slayer. Okay, here's where we have to make a choice. We have to say, hey, do we want to try to make this work out? Because she is a powerhouse. This one is, for sure. But we do have some good cards in white. This Angel and Collective Effort are no joke. Like, really, they're not. Okay. I think I'm going to pick up a Dawngriff here. Garden Priest. Okay, now I think we're back to white again because this is a very strong signal that white is open. Like, why is that still there? This is like the best white common besides Choking Restraints. Like, that is very late for sure. So let's take that. Yeah, I think we're just not black. I tried, I did, and I don't think I wasted any picks. So we're just gonna take the $40 card and put it in our sideboard. Okay, Guardian Pilgrim, Steadfast Cathar, Borrowed Grace. This is a spirit. We don't have any spirit stuff, that we never end up getting that Herald, which is fine. I was just kind of hoping that we would. I think I'll take a Cathar. Guardian of Pilgrim, sure. Okay, so black was not open, which is okay. I think that we tried, and we didn't lose any real picks trying to do it. Oh my gosh, look how beautiful she is. I'm so sad. I'll take another Brute, I guess. Field Creeper, maybe. I mean, if we get desperate, I can run that. I'm not running 2 staffs. Okay. Well, here we are. I can bring these back in. Okay, so we're like evasion, card advantage. That's pretty much all we have going for us. Silent Visitor. Oh, not for us, not for us. I do like that rare though. I've had the Hellbent thing be totally relevant more than one time. I just really enjoyed this card. Okay. So I think what we want here is either a Scrutiny, Adjust the Wind. Gargoyle's pretty good too. I like that it has late game mana sink to transform it. Okay, let's see. We have creatures. I think I'm interested in a Scrutiny. Although, how good does the Scrutiny look in this deck? We don't have any like really high-powered stuff. I guess it looks good with the Scobs. I like that it investigates. Let's try that. I do like Just the Wind as well. Researcher. I can dig it. How often is that going to flip for us? Not often, but it's still a 3/2 flyer. Tenacity it can be quite a blowout. That actually might be the pick here. And Adjust the Wind. Let's see. Here's our blue-black if we would have went there. We just couldn't, though. I don't think I could have made that work. It was sad. Black just really didn't seem open. I felt like that was a bad idea. Let's maybe we take Tenacity. Researcher is quite good, though. This is tough for me. I'm not really sure what's correct. Having another flyer never hurts, but a Tenacity, a well-timed Tenacity it feels good. So I think I might take a Tenacity here. Maybe not. Oh, goodness. I'm having a really tough time with this. Researcher when it flips. Oh, I do really love this card. Let's take the Researcher. I don't really want to be running 2 brutes. Erdwall, Illuminator, Stormrider Spirit, press for answers. Metal Lightning Axe. Wow, we just saw a Fiery Temper. Here's a Deadweight too. Maybe we could have made black work. I don't think our white cards are bad though. I don't think we're in a bad spot. Okay, let's focus though. Let's see. Illuminator, we don't really have any clue stuff. This used to be like one of my favorite cards in Shadows, and now he's just like kind of a sad little doober with a lamp. Poor guy. I think I'm interested in this Stormrider Spirit. I do like that it has flash. It's evasion. So we're just good old blue-white flyers. Okay. I can dig it. Topplegeist, eh? I do love me some Topplegeist. This is my spirit animal. As Jamie Topples. I'm just in love with this card. He does a lot of good things, and he's so ornery. He's always pushing over candles. I just love him. And the artwork is amazing. Ugh, love that card. I don't know that that's what we want, though. We might want a Forgotten Creation. You know what? We actually probably have a good chance of being Delirious. We have some enchantments. We have instants. We have sorceries. We have a artifact creature. An artifact creature. And we have one enchantment. Topplegeist might be what we want. Let's take the Topplegeist. Hope we wheel the Vessel. Another Topplegeist? Oh, I don't think I need 2, though. I don't think we can do 2. I think the more responsible choice in this pack would be to take the Nibbles. Good old Nibbles. Yeah, we'll take Nibbles. Evasion is good. Yeah, we're just pretty much blue-white flyers here, which I don't have a problem with. There's a reason that it transcends sets, because it just works. Okay. So this pack, we have a Wicker Witch, which I don't really want to play, because we have a lot of 3-drops, and we already have an artifact creature as a 2-drop, which I'm much more interested in. We could take a counterspell, which I'm really terrible at holding up, so I'm probably just going to leave this here so I'm not tempted. Although maybe I should put this in the sideboard. A Fox, I don't think we need a Fox with how much we have going on in our 2-drop creature category already, so I'm going to take this and put it in the sideboard. Okay, so in this pack, there's a Big Pig, which is a real powerhouse in a Delirium deck, but that's not for us. I mean, I guess I'll take a Catalog. Like I said, we just have so many 2-drops already. I don't think I'm ever going to be wanting to run a Devilthorn Fox in this deck. So we'll take this and put it in the sideboard. We do have to decide on some cuts here. Let's see. We'll figure that out in a second. Trail of Evidence, no. Ever After. It's a pretty good card. I guess that seems pretty late. I think here I might actually just cut Reduce to Ashes because I don't think I'm going to run Ethereal Guidance. Probably not, even though maybe this is the deck for it because we do have a lot of flyers. I'm just going to hate pick this, which I really don't like to do, but I just really don't see us running a Guidance. Okay, Gargoyle's good. I'm very interested in this Gargoyle. It'll help us with Delirium, then we can cut the Field Creeper. We do have to make one more cut. We'll figure that out in 1 second. Uncaged Fury is pretty late. Lamplighter, I don't think we need a big body like that. Cathar's Companion does not look good in this deck. We do not have that many spells. So let's see. I'm probably just going to cut the Uncaged Fury here. Stern Constable helps us be delirious, but I don't know that I want to spend a card slot to play this, so I probably just won't. But I will take it. We might decide that we want to do that. Maybe. I mean, it does tap creatures down, but it just doesn't seem strong enough for me to want to put in this deck. I'm looking at cuts. I'm pretty sure it's just going to be Fortune's Favor. Although if we need that for an instant, I might reconsider it. Let's see. So we have Jace's Scrutiny is an instant. Collective Effort is sorcery, right? Yeah. We actually might want to run that because it's an instant for Delirium. How strong is our deck without being delirious? Pretty strong. I mean, Topplgeist is going to lose some value, but I guess that's okay. So we actually maybe just cut the Topplgeist since we aren't going to be delirious probably. I'm going to take this Vessel, but we're not going to run that. Scob, sure. Vessel. All the Vessels. I was hoping to get the white Vessel back because I actually do like that. It's a little bit slow, but getting a few flyers out of it is pretty good. Okay, well, yeah, we're pretty much blue-white flyers, which is okay with me. I'm okay with this. Angel looks really weird here because we have mostly evasion anyway, but it's still a 4/3 flyer. Okay, let's see what this is looking like. Group creatures separately. Okay, so our poor little Topplgeist is probably never going to be delirious. We have an enchantment, an instant, and 2 sorceries. We could bring back in like a Catalog or a Fortune's Favor. I actually haven't played this card, so maybe we should put it in just to try it out. But what would we cut for it? Maybe one of our 2-drops. We're not trying to be super aggressive with this deck. Okay, I'm going to bring this back in. Just so then we have 2 instants, 2 sorceries, an enchantment, an artifact creature. We have a chance to be delirious with our Topplgeist. And then I think we could just cut probably like a Guardian of Pilgrims or a Steadfast Cathar. I think a Guardian of Pilgrims? This gives like a one-time effect and then it becomes a bear, so that's not awful, but this attacks as a 2/3, which I think is better than Guardian. If we play against red and they have like dual shots, we'll have to just reconsider that, but I think this is what I'm going to call this deck. The curve is decent. We don't have a super high chance of being delirious, but I'm willing to give it a go to give Topplgeist a chance. Because the Brute might help us get there. Maybe that'll pull some lands in. We have a chance. It's slim, but I think it's worth trying. So, okay. How many flyers do we have? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And so we want to run that too, also to maybe flip our Researcher. So we have 4 chances to flip the Researcher. That's not very many. However, this will help us become delirious when if he gets a land and like fails to flip. That'll help the Topplgeist out. So okay, I can see it. It's not the most exciting deck I've ever built, but I think this deck has a chance to do okay. I think we can definitely go 2-1 with it. I'm not sure about 3-0. We'll find out. Let's add some lands. 9-8 is probably right. Yeah, that looks right to me. Okay. Cool, Moto. That sounds good. Alright, so here's the deck. And let's see how it works. We'll find out.